Good morning. So obviously we're at home. If you watch the Reset channel, I was in the middle of making that video when I got a phone call from my dispatcher. I'd been kind of hunting the boards like, God, I need to do something, you know. I know my reset's up Saturday night and I need to find a load. I want to find something I can pick up Sunday and take off. Maybe I'll deliver Monday or maybe Tuesday, you know, depending how far it's going, where I'm picking it up from, yada, yada, yada. Because I can go anywhere in Oregon, Idaho, whatever. Well, I get a phone call. Hey, we got this load. And we know you're at home, so would you be interested in this load? It's 22 miles from your house. I said, okay, maybe. It's going to Tennessee. Well, suddenly I'm very interested. I don't really care what it is, I'll take it. Well, it pays $1.38, which is pretty good for the reload board. I mean, it's not the highest thing ever, but it's pretty good. It's up there. $1.38 is not bad off the reload board. I'm like, okay. And then they told me what it is, and I went, well, it'll be good for YouTube. I'll take it. So I'm going to go pick that up, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we're here. We're in Emmett, and we got this thing that I was all excited about. Is going to be a horrible MPG trip, but good for YouTube, something new, and going all the way to Tennessee from Idaho. But I might not be taking it. So I figured I'd get you guys this video clip now that I had no intention of, because the people that build these are 20 feet away looking at me. But I wanted to get this video because I might not get to haul this. So as you can see, we are completely hooked up. I've checked all the lights. I've checked the VIN number, tires, lug nuts, everything, like where it's ready to go. So there's this. We are in Emmett, Idaho, in a tiny home manufacturer. However, the issue we've just ran into, and I'm waiting for my dispatcher to call me back, so this video could get interrupted. This thing is 8'7" plus the door handle, and this, which is probably 1.5-inch-ish. Plus, on the other side, there's some vents and power outlets. Oh, this little, like this, that fold was going to come out. There's that for 1 inch. So it's 8'9", 8'10". So, waiting for my dispatcher to get back a hold of me, and we'll see if we're even gonna do this one or not. I'll catch you later. Okay, so the business decided to go ahead and pay for the additional permits and whatnot, and have me go ahead and take this. The issue, though, is we have to get oversized permits for every state. So Horizon is working on that, but as of the time of the filming of this, it's about 3 o'clock, which means it's about 5 o'clock over in Indiana. I have received no permits. This was only about 20 miles from my house, so I knew I wasn't going to get the permits today, and I was not going to sleep in that yard, so rolled the dice and brought it home. Was not advancing the load, was not any blah 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 blah. I was getting to safe haven, and this was closer than any truck stop, so that's what I did. Now, a few videos ago I mentioned these power lines. Well, when I pulled in, it was actually touching the top of that, and the power company finally came in and tightened it up. I mean, that's probably a 3 foot that thing went up, so that's very handy. Makes my life a lot easier. Anyway, I'm gonna go hang out with the family for one more night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, let's talk about all these permits. What do you have to do for an oversized load? Well, conveniently, Horizon handles all of that for you. Based on the stack of papers that I have, it's a lot of work. So, this is your Idaho trip permit that you have to get for every unit, so that doesn't really count because you have to do that for every unit. But it was paperwork for this load, so I'll show it, but I'm not really going to include it. This is the permits for almost every state that I have to go through with this oversized load. Wyoming is in my binder because every load that we do requires a permit through Wyoming, and Horizon just gets an annual permit so that we're covered for every trailer we haul. Now, these are the states I have gone through already, and you have your specific routes and whatnot. This one piece on top, obviously I haven't gone through Nashville yet, but I have it sitting right here so that when I get close I can see the specific route that I have to take through that area. Then these are all the states I haven't gone through yet. We're in Wyoming, we're getting close to Nebraska, so that one's next on the list. We're still waiting on the Missouri permit to come in, which is fine because I won't hit Missouri until tomorrow afternoon. And if I get stuck at the Missouri border, I get stuck at the Missouri border. This is supposed to be delivered by Friday. Today is Wednesday. Assuming that permit comes, we'll make it. If not, I did everything in my power to make it happen. And that's that. Now, with an oversize, you are given a specific route, and you have to follow that route. I got lucky, and I wrote the route down at home, every single little highway, took a picture, saved it onto my phone. But it does match the route GPS wants exactly, so that's good. That's convenient. But I do have it saved on my phone so that when I get closer, I can reference it. It has me taking Interstate 80 all the way through almost to the end of Nebraska, so that's a route I know really well. I haven't had to reference it yet, but when I turn south out of Nebraska, then I'll be looking at every little highway and road and making sure that I'm doing exactly what it wants. Anyway, my 30-minute break is just about up, and I'm going to get back on the road, and I'll catch you guys later. Okay, so 70 miles west of St. Louis. I think it's Worthington or Woothington or something like that. I don't remember the name of the city. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Those of you that were on the live night before last, and you kind of saw little temperamental. This trailer is testing me. It is pulling horribly. Now, keep in mind, it weighs very, very little. It's only just under 8,000 pounds, and it's a 12-foot tall sail. The slightest little breeze, and it's whipping even the big old streetwalker, just swinging her around. And it's been like that from Boise all the way here. I am over this thing. I hate the fact that it's oversized, because by 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. You know, that's not counting like the door handle and the little power plug on the other side. So it's probably like 3 inches over. So it's like 8'9". But they give you a specific route, and you have to stick to that exact route. And you have to pull into every single way station, regardless. Even if you get the bypass. Like, hey, truck does not have to exit. You still have to exit. If it's open, you're going in. So that sucks. And every single one of them wants to pull you in and look at your permit, which I get it, but it's just annoying because I know my ducks are in a row. And now I've got to pull into every single one of these way stations, and I've got to get all my paperwork out and walk inside, show them the permit, and it's a pain. That's it. I'm complaining. I'm sorry. I am done with this thing, and I'm 398 miles from my drop, so it'll be gone tomorrow, and that makes me happy. I was going up to Indiana after that. This is dropping just east of Nashville. I was going up to Indiana after that and grabbing one going back to Washington. Dispatcher called me and said, hey, we have an ELD load. Are you interested? I went, what? Oh, you don't sound very happy. I said, I'm really, really, really upset with this trailer. So what's this ELD load? Well, it's not oversized, and it's really light. I said, okay. She goes, it's a 26-foot boat, and it's brand new, so it doesn't have a crazy trailer like the last boat you hauled. It's just a boat on a trailer. I said, fine. Where's it going? Or where's it picking up from? And she said it's right at 100 miles from my drop, so just over an hour deadhead. I said, okay, where's it going? Oh, it's going to Burley, Idaho. That makes this a round trip, and I'll be $20 to a little over $5,000 if I can make the pickup tomorrow. If I can make the pickup tomorrow, which is Friday, I'll be able to do the whole trip in one 6-day cycle. Well, I burn out my clock in 6 days. So I'll be one whole round trip from home to Nashville to up to get this other one and back to home in one 70-hour cycle. That's it, 70 hours, not 6 days. One 70-hour cycle. A little over $5,000 profit. Well, that's before fuel. And this is surprisingly not doing bad. Really, I expected it to be much worse. I mean, it's not great, but I expected it to be much worse. And the other thing that is irritating about these oversized, which I don't get. So you guys have seen me haul all the way up to 45-foot RVs, right? And those RVs are wider than this. They are wider. If you get the one that has the ladder on the side, with the ladder on the side and then the awning on the other, it's wider than this. But it's not classified as oversized because it's an RV. So I can run whenever I want with that. But this little feller, at 3/4 of an inch over 8'6", I can't run when the sun's down. So I have been barely getting 9 hours every day on this trip instead of my normal 11. Anyway, that's enough of that. I think I've covered everything that is different with an oversized load. So that's going to do it for tonight's part of the video. And I might get something at the drop tomorrow. It sounds like it's a construction site, so I don't know what I'll be able to film or have time. They may want me in and out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll see you guys at some point tomorrow. Okay, so we're under the streetwalker right now. We got that tiny home off, and I didn't put this in the video earlier. The customer knew the trailer was oversized. It was a prototype. They had made it too big. Everyone after that one is 3 inches narrower, which solves the problem. However, they had that one made and they wanted to use it, so they just told Horizon that it was 8'6". Thankfully I measured and I caught it and carry on. But that's slimy. I saw a bunch of these popping up all over the Facebook groups. I'm like, how are these people transporting these? And then it clicked that the guy who actually made the prototype told me that after he made that one, they changed the design to be 3 inches narrower, and then it all made sense. Anyway, oil's just about done draining, so I'm gonna go ahead, put the plug back in here in just a second, fill this thing up, and I will not be making my pick tonight like I wanted, which means today is Friday, so I can't pick until Monday. But that means there might be something really cool happening on the Reset channel. If so, that'll be uploaded Monday. And that's going to do it for this video. As always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.